Real quick discussion about Rod Rosenstein. I just heard that he resigned effective May 11th. So he's going to be sticking around for another. Well, I guess it's a little over a week from the point of this video. Like, share, and subscribe. By the way, I never say that. But do hit that bell, smash that bell, and get up to date notification. Oh, okay, whatever. So Rod Rosenstein resigns, which means he gets to keep his pension. And it comes right after the Miller report. It comes before the testimony that William Barr is supposed to do in front of Congress, although that is being pushed back. So really quick, I'm just going to cut to the quick because this news is just out, and I'm only going to provide speculation. Rod Rosenstein was the one who either read the Pfizer documentation and ignored the fact that the information was opposition research and the whole entire predication for the Pfizer and spying or surveillance of the Trump campaign was signed off on him. So either he didn't read it or he knew what it was in. So either way, he is horrible at his job. Like, for example, if I worked at McDonald's and they said, here's a manual on how to make a burger, and I don't make the burger, and someone's like, hey, did you read the manual? And I say, oh no, I read it. And they're like, why isn't it right? Well, because I just ignored it. Or I didn't read it, then why do you have this job? So that's a weak discussion topic or analogy. But really, what I think it is that he was not a part of the inner disgustingness per se, in the sense of planning and thinking it. I don't know, but he was not in the planning and thinking it and in placing it. He was just a cog that the powers that were not that were needed to get through. So, and they all have relationships. So, like, if you say, hey, you know what, this is really weird, can you just sign off on this? You're my friend. Look at this crazy information. We should really check into that. If I were in that position, I'd be like, oh wow, this is interesting, and like I've been working with you for 8 years, so I'm going to trust you to bring me information that's good. And when you say, hey, you don't need to read it, you can just sign off of it, and we can get this started. And he's like, okay, let's get it going. I don't necessarily think that rises to the level of treason or that level of coup in the sense of active participation, because he stood up there with Barr, and now he is resigning. So therefore, he's going to keep his pension. So I'm hoping that we hear more from him. I'm hoping that he chooses to save his own skin and turn everyone else in. But who really knows what might happen? Because I think he just wanted to keep his pension because I think he was going to get fired. And you know what? He would have gotten fired simply for signing off on the FISA document, for either not reading it or ignoring the source of it. On that simple thing, he should be fired. But I think since he knows things, they're going to keep him around, sus information. But regardless of everything, like, just simply signing a piece of paper, an official document that puts things into motion, and under oath saying you didn't read it, he should be fired. He shouldn't receive his pension. That's not fair. I don't know about all the other work he's done over the years. And as I said before, I don't think he was actively doing the work of nefariousness that others that I believe were doing. So, again, we're just moving along. I'm only making these videos because it's a good way for me to just get the thoughts out. But again, if you've been following my videos, I definitely think that we are on the verge of complete transparency. And when I mean complete transparency, I mean seeing how everything was created, put in place, the movements, the spying, the people, the money. Because that's another thing that we haven't really talked about. We've talked about the Mueller investigation was $30 million or whatnot. And they say that Hillary purchased the Steele document. So how much was that worth? How much money went into this coup? I want to know who's going to go down. And it looks like from my right sources that Obama and Hillary are going to go down. And on my left sources, the ones on the left, they're saying he's still colluding with Russia and, you know, he obstructed justice, you know. That's so funny. um, anyway, be well, Rod Rosenstein. I hope to raise you up to the level of Lisa Page, who I think is going to be a hero, even though involved, but not necessarily nefarious to the point of planning. Maybe just a pawn moved by other people, used by other people, taking advantage of professional relationships and familiarity, and riding the crazy wave that was the Trump election in 2016. So, enjoy it.